Hey, it's Matt Handel. How's it going? Got Tim Sanders. He's the keynote speaker for Build Business, S&PS Build Business here in Los Angeles, California. And hey.
What's up? I talked a lot today about love in terms of promoting success in other people by sharing your knowledge, by sharing your network of relationships, and by being encouraging and compassionate to other people. Not just your clients, but the people that work next to you at work at the firm every single day.
So Tim, for people who couldn't make it to Build Business, tell us a little bit about you and your book.
I published a book in 2002 titled Love is the Killer App. It was about a discovery I made back in the 90s that if I commit myself in every conversation and every meeting to promoting another person's growth, it would have an exponential impact on my ability to influence, and ultimately it had a lot to do with my personal success when I was working for Mark Cuban at broadcast.com and then later as Chief Solutions Officer at Yahoo. And so what I learned is that every single person has three intangibles they can share: their knowledge, their network, and their compassion. And as they share these intangibles, they grow. And you actually get more back in terms of feedback, and you develop a robust network of relationships. The premise of the book is that your network is your net worth. And if you commit yourself to helping your network succeed, your network can help you accomplish anything you want in your life.
So well, let me ask you this first. I guess you were in the Shark Tank before there was a Shark Tank, right?
If you didn't have your act together when you pitched Mark Cuban on something, it was a problem, okay?
So how did you get first involved with broadcast.com?
My wife networked me into an opportunity to go to work as a sales guy selling to universities the streaming video products. And it just kind of went from there. I ended up being a business development manager. We sold the company at Yahoo. And as we like to say, the rest is Wikipedia history.
So as far as relationships and building relationships, and we're thinking about the 80-20 rule, what's the small thing, the 20% that I could do that's going to get 80% of the results?
So read a book every other month that solves a problem or produces valuable insight for people you do business with all the time. Read it like you were in school, study it deeply, and the next time you have a conversation, instead of talking sports scores, reality shows, or whatever, talk about that book and then give that book as a gift. It has a remarkable impact on people when you commit yourself to their learning success. That's my one tip I'd give you.
So was there a book that you read recently that you really caught on to you?
Yeah, there's a book that's coming out in a few weeks. Why don't I do that? So go on Amazon right now and look for a book titled The Challenger Customer. It's the follow-up to The Challenger Sale. I love that book from a few years ago. The Challenger Customer is how to reach that hidden influencer. The authors call them mobilizers, and they do work at the client side behind the scenes while you're trying to win the bid. It's a great book on how to reach and activate those mobilizers. And I think for professional services firms and directors of marketing, that's going to be a great collection of insights for you to put to work right away.
Great. I know that there's a lot of people that we work with, engineers and architects. They often have to speak in front of clients, and it's often a challenge for them. So, what advice could you give somebody who's maybe not as comfortable speaking? I saw that you seemed very comfortable up there. What would be good advice to give to somebody who's new to speaking or uncomfortable that might help them along?
First of all, go read publicwords.com. It's a great blog on how to be a better presenter. Second of all, do a lot of talks. Volunteer. That's what I did. I volunteered all the time, anytime, everywhere. I did like 100 before I went out and did one in front of, a big crowd. So the more you do, the more confident you're going to get. The third thing is find a couple of stories you can share. Maybe they're personal stories, maybe they're case studies, and rehearse the morning before you go on. If you rehearse enough, you'll be much more confident in front of other people. I find that a lack of confidence is usually tied to a lack of preparation. We're just winging it, and we know it.
Great, Tim. Well, I know you got a plane to catch, so I don't want to keep you.
I do. I'm going back to Las Vegas. Modest Mouse is playing tonight. I don't want to miss their show.
I guess the guy from the Smiths isn't in there. Isn't Modest Mouse anymore, huh?
I'm hoping Johnny Marr shows up. If he does, I'm going to be like all woohoo.
Great. Well, Tim, thank you very much.
You're welcome, man. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Now, can people ask questions during the program?
Yeah, people can ask questions. I guess maybe I have it
set.
Well, guys, thanks a lot. And that's the first Periscope, and I think we're going to do a couple more tomorrow.
Thanks, Guy. We'll see you later.
Bye.